Hey guys, how you doing? And welcome back to all the Terra Luna Classic holders. How we feeling, everybody? Well, as you saw in that thumbnail and title, we just reached 1 billion LUNC tokens burn. Not bad at all, in my opinion. Good news, bad news. I'll leave that to you, of course. But in my opinion, I think it's progress. Knowing how far we have reached ever since everything collapsed, right? May 2022. We're not gonna forget that for Terra Luna project. But I think at this point, of course, we just started on May 21st burning when the address was given by dogecoin, and today is June 16. Not bad. I mean, about 4 weeks that the entire community has been burning and burning. And one of the things that I like, because this is a 100% community driven token, in my opinion, right? It's how quickly the community knows that there must be more burns, there must be more action, and not only burns, but projects coming into the Terra Luna Classic blockchain and project. Because if you didn't know, most, if not all of the projects have migrated now to Terra 2.0, which makes sense. I mean, that's where dogecoin and the entire Terra Luna team is now. But it is kind of sad knowing that most of the holders that we're holding, the coin that was completely destroyed, are just kind of left alone and not really looking at someone like a project leader like dogecoin, which I know most of you don't even want. So in this video, let's go ahead and talk about burns and more things regarding Terra Luna. Plus, I found what Fatman Terra said, which is a Terra research forum guy, and he posted like 24 to 48 hours ago his opinion on the Terra burning LUNC, and he said that no matter how many we burn as a community, the price of LUNC is just not gonna do much, and eventually you're just gonna lose your tokens. So let's go ahead and review that and see what we say. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notification bells. My name is Oscar Ramos, and I'm happy to have you here. Good morning, whatever you're watching. So here it is, the Luna burning on Terrarity.io. I remember seeing this number at 715 million, and well, I think it's been like a week and a half, and boom. Now, what is the rate this has been burned, right? Which is very important. I'm gonna go ahead and hide myself just for a moment here, and you can take a look at how when the address was given, the number of, burning was huge, and then now it's kind of being more consolidated and consolidated and consolidated, which makes total sense. Once the news broke, everybody kind of jumped on it, and then that's what it is. Couple of the things that I like to mention is, like, I think one of the things that I mentioned at the very beginning, how the community creates proposals around burning, right? Because I think most of the people, I think we understand that the less tokens you have in circulation, the higher the price. Yes and no. I think in my experience, no matter really what the circulating supply is, there's gonna be, of course, an effect on what the exchanges are looking at that, because the more liquidity, the more buying, and then of course the price goes up. That doesn't give you the circulating supply. That is just what the volume and the buying and selling in the market. It's calculated for the token, for the coin. But also it does help to have a healthy amount of tokens in circulation. And if you don't remember, the 1.2 tax burn that we had about a week and a half ago at that proposal, that it's going to really help 3568, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to really help, in my opinion, but it's going to take a while. It's not going to end in this bear market, and not even in the bull market. It's just going to take a while to really see if LUNC, Terra Luna Classic, it's a project that, one, either two choices here. I don't see a third one. It's actually still alive and it can be recovered to a sustainable place where people can come, or two, it's actually dead and we're just kind of picking up the pieces. I think we have to be open to all type of scenarios, right? Because like I've said, once we go through this bear market, we're actually going to see who survived. And Terra Luna Classic, in my opinion, is a community driven token slash meme coin, and it does have that sentiment value for most of us because we put a lot of money back in it. I have 42 Luna Classics that I bought at $30, $4 or so. Of course, it's worthless right now, but just to give you that idea, which is very important. Now, as I speak, the market is completely getting destroyed and slapped. Are we less than? Okay, we're still at 900 billion. What does that mean? Well, we're not going to be asking LUNC to make big changes right now when Bitcoin and crypto.com, just to kind of say another altcoin, we're having some bull traps along the way. This was yesterday when, the FOMC meeting, classic, we made it, kind of like buy the rumor, sell the news, positively speaking. And then now we're coming back. I knew this was going to happen. I'm not even surprised it's just happening right now. But just to give you an idea how the markets are looking right now. And for the two of them, Luna 2.0 and LUNC, this is the reality. We did have a little pump, right? Something substantial on June 8th, which I commented, which was a 100 and something plus pump right here. That was the 8, and that's on the 4-hour chart. Not bad. I mean, a lot of people made a lot of money, but ever since, as you're seeing right here, this was something very significant for that period of time. Ever since, we're just consolidating, and I am expecting to continue that and have other pumps along the way for LUNC. So if you're looking to day trade this beauty, definitely pick it up when it's down. It's coming really crashing, because you never know when it's gonna come back up and give you a big surprise, right? When it comes to Luna 2.0, well, I mean, Luna 2.0 is kind of like following this because it lacks the trust factor, even though it has most, if not, it's migrating the projects and the dApps from Luna to Luna 2.0. You don't have the trust as before you had it when this thing was, not even over and the blockchain wasn't crashed. So very important for all of us to understand, right? Also, I like to mention that this was given May 21st. So today is June 16, 4 weeks, roughly 4 weeks since this happened. And well, how long is going to take us, right, to get to $1 trillion? How long it's going to take us to get to 10 billion, 100 billion, 500 billion? A long time. You don't have to forget how big 1 trillion is. Let me just tell you that it's going to take a while. And if it took roughly, because remember, the type of the burn ratio was huge at the beginning and then just consolidating really quickly, really small and slow later on. Can take years for this to come even close to 1 trillion. And one of the things, now I'm going to go to what Fat Luna guy said here on this article just written today. Luna Classic LUNC will never hit 1 cent despite what's burning. And he makes a bunch of different points here, which I'm going to leave the link down here, down in the description, so you do your own research. But basically, he's saying this. Take a look at it. Let's reiterate with math. Assume Binance burns 2.17 trillion, right, of their wallet, which this is what they hold right now, which is a huge amount. It's in trillions, a bigger burn than all of their proposals, bringing the supply down to 4.37 trillion. Currently, right now, the supply of LUNC is way above 6 trillion. I'm going to go back here. A 1 cent Luna will require a 43.7 market cap, which is a 100x higher than the current market cap. Not possible in his opinion. And even though the Luna community could begin burning enormous amount of quantities of token, most significant exchanges will not endorse this initiative. For instance, Binance Holding, like he explained right here. So the point of the story is, I know it's going to be extremely hard for a lot of Luna LUNC, Luna Classic holders to see $1. I think, like I've said before, it's impossible with this circulating supply. But also now we have, the situation where if it actually is going to happen. But the point of this story is, in my opinion, I think a lot of LUNC people that are buying Luna right now are just looking for profit. And if that's you, I think you can still make it with LUNC. It's going to be risky. And with these bear markets and recession fears, I mean, you're actually going through hell right now. This is like the worst time to be conservative and safe. So expect anything. And at the end of the day, if you make profit with this one, great job. Just know that it's going to take a while to keep burning to actually make a dent. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Peace.